Hey friends, I bet you didn't expect to get on a glam night and me have on no makeup. Welcome though. I'm National Sales Director Holly Lowe. Thank you for hopping on. Thank you. You guys blow up the chat tonight. That is the main one thing I want you to do. Your consultant is going to be chatting you up in the chat. It's hard for me to maintain the chat and stay focused. Otherwise, we might be here till tomorrow. So we're not going to do that. I just wanted to say thank you for hopping on. Welcome. And I'm excited that you're here. I'm going to go ahead and just say we have several other events that we're offering. So on Friday nights, we're doing GLAM night. So each Friday night, the topic or focus of color is going to change. So tonight is foundation. There's a brows and bronzer night. There's all about eyes, and I'm the pro at eyes. I do have to say so myself. I love eyes. I love teaching eyes. I think women struggle with that a little bit. I'm not sure why. I just don't know if anybody's ever really just taught us how to do it so we can feel confident. But, and then we do a luscious lips night where we pair that with learning what your season is, because you've got to have the right lipstick color based on your season so that it sets the rest of your makeup off. So that's kind of where we are and what we're doing. And on Mondays, it's all about love the skin you're in. And you guys, we know that if you want this flawless, amazing face, we got to take care of the canvas and take care of your skin. And so Monday night is going to be our night to love your skin. And so message your consultant, put in the chat which event you want to come to next. It is your follow-up session. We want to make sure that we get you in on all the goods. And then we're going to do some monthly events as well. And then the second thing is, who do you know? Do you know some girlfriends that you could gather together for an event like this? You guys, you can earn free stuff for being a hostess. You can get your entire complete collection tonight for free just by getting girls on our next event. And they can sit and watch with you, and you're all chatting in the chat together. It's super fun. You just got to get the people on. Invite your friends. And the truth is, this time of year, women want a refresh. They want to try something new. They want some new colors. They want to feel good going into the next season, right? And so tonight, though, I am excited to jump in with you guys and show you a flawless foundation. Now, primer is number one. Foundation primer, you guys, is a must-have. Okay, if you're going to paint a wall, right, you've got to make sure that wall is sanded smooth. Like, if y'all ever tried to paint on top of wallpaper, have you ever tried to do that? I have. It is a hot mess express. And so primer, what it does is it fills in all the little holes, all the imperfections on the wall, so that when you put your foundation on top, or the paint on top, if you will, that everything is a very smooth canvas, a smooth palette. Okay, so our foundation primer, it's got an SPF of 15, so that is absolute step one. Okay, step two, you guys, is our under eye corrector. Now, if you look, I want y'all to notice before and after. Okay, under eye corrector, and then you take your foundation brush and you're just going to tap. I don't want you to rub really hard. I just want you to tap it in, because I don't want you pulling and tugging on your eyes too much. I will also use my ring finger and kind of blend that out a little bit. Okay, there we go. All right, now listen, also in the link that your consultant sent you, we did your foundation quiz, because next up, after under eye corrector, ivory beige bronze, everybody does the same under eye corrector. We're blending out dark circles. So this under eye corrector is the correct shade to offset blue. So blood under the skin, broken blood vessels under your skin are what make your eyes look that deep, dark underneath your eyes. And so that under eye corrector is what the color is correct for everybody. Okay. So the foundation quiz, click the link and take your foundation quiz and tell us in the chat what color foundation is your perfection color. So mine is very dry. This is beige N150. I can go, when I want to go darker, I just go up. I look at the N for neutral, the W for warm, or the C for cool. So if I'm an N and I want to go darker, I go to the next N, which is 160. And then there's another N, which is 190. Okay. So I'm not going to go like 50, 60, 70. Okay. Does that make sense? So just look at your warm, W, cool for C, or your N for neutral. Okay. All right. So this, I'm actually going to show y'all something new in the world of makeup. Don't y'all love the new trends? So fun. Okay. This is called Cloudy Days foundation. I'm tired of cloudy days. Are y'all tired? I am so ready for spring. I'm like, that groundhog lived in the South. We had shot him down here. I'm just saying, like, come on. Ain't no need to be seeing your shadow, right? Okay. So touch your foundation brush into your setting powder. Now, I told you I'm using a beige foundation. This setting powder is our next to lightest color though. Okay, it is called light to medium ivory setting powder. So that's one option for powder. The other option for powder is translucent powder. Now, everybody, ivory, beige, and bronze can use setting powder. So at first, I got, sorry, it blurs my background. I need to fix that. So I have my powder, just a little bit of powder on here. I'm going to add product. I'm going to add my foundation. Again, I want you to be real gentle around your eyes. Now, foundation, I'm going to buff into my skin. I feel like when I do my foundation like this with a cloud foundation, I feel like it just sits nicely on top. I feel like my skin looks smoother. And it's almost like hacking my own cream to powder. We have cream to powder foundation. We actually have 5 foundation formulas, which is why I really want you to take the foundation quiz so that it really does tell you what your perfect match is. Because you guys, here's the truth. If you put on a high-end, amazing foundation in the wrong color, girl, and you got ring around the neck, it ain't gonna look good. So we got to make sure we don't have you walking around like some ring around the neck. Okay, we cannot be having that. So we got to pick the right shade. Okay, got to pick the right shade. Now, the next thing is if you want to add a concealer. Okay, after, I'm like all over the place today. I'm sorry. Okay, after foundation, my foundation powder mix, my cloud foundation, I'm just going to do a spray of setting powder. Okay. All right, I'm going to let that dry. Our setting powder, I like it's like hairspray, kind of, you know, like a finishing hairspray, but it just feels like water, but it's super light and fresh. And it literally just seals your product on so your makeup stays on all day. I will not be home till super late tonight. I'm going to be outside all night at a ball game in the freezing cold temperatures. So I just want my face to stay on. If I'm going to put it on this morning, I'm probably not going to touch up and redo my face till the rest of the whole entire day. Okay. So it doesn't matter as long as you get that setting powder on, spray, and you're good to go. Okay. And it'll last all day long. Okay. Deep ivory is the color of concealer I'm going to choose. Now, if you look at your face and decide, you know, I have a blemish here, I have an age spot there, I'm going to show y'all, I like to just use concealer just to brighten a little bit. I have some lines here between my eyes. I can't hardly look in the mirror and do that because this mirror is reversed on here. Okay, so I like to add just a little brightness here. You can go all the way down, okay? And if you do still feel like you have a little depth, sometimes I like to do that. Okay, y'all are just going to get all the goods tonight. Okay. All right, hopefully y'all can still see me. I'm going to have to put this mirror right here. Okay, good. That's much better. Okay, so I've got my concealer on. Okay, I'm going to try to get close, really. Okay, and then I'm just going to tap to blend. So I'm just creating some brightness on my face. If you ever think of a photographer, when they take a picture, the first thing is to add a little brightness. When you brighten, it softens, which is why I think, a lot of times as we age, you see women starting to wear darker eyeliner, and they wear black eyeliner all over, or they'll do, dark lipstick. And the thing, it's fine if you love those things, but you don't want to darken your foundation, and we don't want to get your skin too dark. I know you want to look like you have a tan, some of you, if you're walking around without a tan, it is like, oh my gosh, I'm so ready to get some sun. I'm so ready to be outside and not feel so pasty, or you feel so ashy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just ready to have some color. But the thing to make sure is that you're not darkening where it's not necessary. So I want to stay light and bright. Okay. All right. So I want y'all to look. I'm going to give y'all kind of the close up. Okay. All right. So that's where we are. I added concealer. So I'm going to refresh you. I did my primer. I did under eye corrector. I did my cloud foundation and then concealer. Okay, y'all, that's it. I'm going to add powder on top and finish it out to just show you what that looks like. So one thing that's important is when you finish with your powder, okay, your powder has to go down. Okay, and the reason that it needs to go down is because we all have little tiny hair follicles on our face. I'm going to teach y'all how to dermaplane. Are you so excited? That's going to be on one of our skin nights. I'm going to teach you how to dermaplane, which is essentially like, I hate to say the word shaving your face as a girl because we don't want to talk about it, but I'm going to teach y'all how to dermaplane. Okay, so you're going to learn how to get rid of all those tiny hair follicles because hair adds texture. Texture makes us look older. Okay, and so powder, this is the translucent powder. I have it on my brush. I'm just going to real light and fresh blend down to make sure all of those little tiny hair follicles on my forehead, y'all, I don't know how hairy my forehead is, but but just kind of blend down so everything is smooth. Okay. Okay, now let me get close. All right, y'all, this right here, that's it. That's your flawless foundation. Nice and quick and fast and easy. Okay, now we do have, so the 5 shades of foundation, 5 formulas for foundation. I told you that. And then the other thing is, we have pressed powder, we have setting powder, we have translucent powder. My choices are setting powder. I feel like it gives me more coverage. Okay, I like the setting powder. And then we have, then I use the translucent as my finisher to just finish it all out. Okay, so those are our things, okay, our little choices of product for tonight. So I did want to tell y'all about just some of our fun little like deals or whatever, if you will. So just so you can see this, so you can shop with your consultant, because you guys, all of our consultants have a website where you can shop. And that link that she sent you, actually, you can shop from that foundation link also. But I did want to just show y'all really quickly, if you want to see our deals tonight, our specials for the product that we sell. So we just have a GLAM bundle. Okay, now our GLAM bundle, let me get it open so I can screen share. Okay, here we go. This is our GLAM bundle. Okay, tonight we focused just on this first set, and you can see the other products. I'm going to zoom it in for you. Okay, you can see the other products that we're going to be doing on our GLAM nights. Okay, remember I said bronzer brows. We're going to do luscious lips with your season. We're going to do our eyeshadow quads. So we've got a lot of fun stuff coming up for y'all. But for tonight, this is our glam set for $97. Okay, you get your primer. You're gonna get your concealer and under eye corrector, your foundation, and one powder. All of that, y'all, for $97. It's a good deal. I'm just telling you, if you try to go buy all of this at the department store, you're not paying $97 for it. And all of the products benefit each other, okay? The only thing that I don't see listed in the set is our finishing spray, and you can totally add that on with your consultant, okay? But there is the pricing. Your consultant, you can shop with her on her website. You can actually earn free stuff by inviting guests to our next event and being a hostess, okay? So that's super fun. And my little reminders that go off throughout the day. Okay, so that's where we are. I would love to see y'all back. Thank you for blowing up the chat. I love that you guys can just hop on from the comfort of your own home. And then the very last question I want to ask you is just please say yes. We want to know if you'd be willing to help your consultant out with a PPC. A PPC is just a pink possibility chat where we just tell you a little bit about the Mary Kay business opportunity. Whether this is for you or not, just wait till you listen to the information. It's a quick and fast, just info time. We just tell you how we win our free cars and how we earn our money in Mary Kay and all of that. And so we just want to share that with you and get your opinion. But the truth is it's training for our consultants. And so your consultant asks you like, please say yes to doing a PPC with me. We definitely want to just share with you because number one, some of you have been praying for something. For a way to make some extra money, to contribute some more to your family, to have some of your dreams come true, to pay for an amazing vacation or college or writing lessons or baseball lessons or tournaments or travel ball or whatever, you guys. There's so many things that we can use extra money for. And I always tell people that money isn't everything, but it sure does pay for dreams because every dream that I can think of definitely has a price tag. My son and I are going in just a few weeks to Jamaica. You guys know it's almost $4,000. And from amazing, beautiful friends and family, we raised almost all of it. But even doing missions and bringing fresh drinking water to a well in a country across the world, all of that still costs money. One of our nationals, she and her area use profits from their parties to build homes in Nicaragua. So there's like so many really cool and amazing things that extra finances afford you opportunities. And so whether Mary Kay is for you, yes or no, you'll know at the end, and that's okay. But we just want you to listen. Number one, it helps your consultant with her training. Number two, because we never know who's praying for something. And number three, if it's not for you, you may know someone who would be great. My mom's friend referred me. Mary Kay was not really for her, but she told me I would be great. And so I called the girl that I knew that sold Mary Kay, and that's how I started. And I've been in Mary Kay 24 years next month. Like, that's a long time. And so it's life-changing. And so we want to be able to have the opportunity to share that with you and see if maybe this might be a good fit for you. And either way, it's great. We'll just share a little information with you and then get your opinion. So just say yes to the PPC, please. Okay. And then we're going to wrap it up. Thank y'all for being on. Keep the chat hot. Thank y'all for being here. I will see you on your next event. I can't wait to plug in and see what you guys are gonna hop on next with us. So it's gonna be so fun, and we've got some really cool things coming up this spring, and we're gonna love having you as a part of it. All right, you guys have an awesome night.